Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick it away to get this game going. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Jukes to get free. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And that run produces a decent gain.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. He finds some space. Jukes to get past the man. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. And in first down, they go right back to him. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking for some space. It's Love. And he'll be brought down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find the lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? It's a quarterback keeper. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Zags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offense coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team.
He knocks it through with confidence.
And the game is now tied. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early, allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the quarterback keeps it here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option, whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it. Puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A short completion to the tight end. big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's low. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
But this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. Completion makes it second down.
Breaks into open space.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes a quick catch. Across the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on second down.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Back to throw. It's Vikk. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, how dangerous this is his offense. Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Receiver in motion now. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Receiver makes the catch. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a gap. It's Love. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Love. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quick pass, the catch is made. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, Those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's how you close a half up, but what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to pass. It's Vikk. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To throw, it's Beck. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Bringing pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes, to put them on top now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Price. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Irish.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
See if they can convert the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking downfield. It's back. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, we always talk about receivers that if the ball hits your hands, you're supposed to bring it in. But it's hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you like that.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Canes will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to pass. It's Beck. With the catch, it's Daniels. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the RPO, caught to the right. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught by the receiver. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's 2nd down after that completion. He'll hand it off. He's got room to run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Beck. Grab down the middle, it's Joseph. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He breaks free. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack. The punt
team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Third down play coming up. To try a field goal from here, it would be 62 yards. Out of the gun now on third down. They'll try a pass here. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good from 56 yards.
Talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Dropping back, it's Carr. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He takes it at the 40. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grinding away on the ground. Making people miss. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. The receiver grabs it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. A deep shot right down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. This time it's complete. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead, essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short gains, but we're not going to give any shots downfield, and we're going to tackle you inbounds to keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pauling. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, Because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Back to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Pauling. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
2nd down after that previous play. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to pass. It's Carr. Catch made over the middle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it with room to run. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. Based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.